analysis. And you can create your data yourself. So for this tutorial, we are going to do two things. Firstly, we are going to create our own data. And we are going to open new worksheets and create a workbook. And secondly, we are going to use ready-made data sets. We are going to use ready-made data sets so that our works will be very, very fast. Let's create our own data. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please excuse me. During the introductory part of this program, I had some of us saying that they are using phones. I want you to know that you cannot enjoy this program.
Some people are raising their hand. Mr. Juma, some people are raising their hand. Ms. Bar, you want to say something?
Not really. I'm just trying to let him know that we are with him.
Okay. And with you also, no problem. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Are we ready to start that our hand-on exercises?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We're ready, sir.
Okay. I think we have our laptop handy. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's start Excel. Open, click on Excel on your computer. For those who are new, there's nothing. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay. What I was explaining the other time is this. Look at the topmost part. This is the ribbon. I think you are seeing the ribbon. All these parts is called the ribbon. And where you have the cells is the worksheet. So practically, we are going to enter some data ourselves in order to enjoy this program. What we are going to do is that we just assume as if we own a shop and we buy and sell some items. For example, let's say we have something like a supermarket and we are buying stocks like beverages and other things. Just let us do this. See, this first column is called column A. And the rows, let's enter price. In the second column B, enter price. So under item now, items like, for example, let's say Bonfita. Sorry for those who are not in Nigeria, just bear with us. We are going to talk about the products we sell and buy here. Let's say the second item is Milu. What again? Let's say sugar. Another one, pencil. You say almost anything. You say pen. You say pencil. And what? Even you say eraser. What's the spelling? Okay, just bear with me like that. I was told you say bleed. Apart from that one, you say make. Let's put 2 more to make it 10. You say ruler. You say ruler. And what? And let's sharpener. Sharpener. So this is let's call this side purchase. This is how you purchase them. You are going to use this work as a sample. So a pack of Bonvita, what's the cost? Let's say it costs 2,300. What of Milo? Let's say 2,350. 2,350 naira. A pack of sugar, let's say 1,500 naira. Pen, let's say a pack is 500 naira. You buy in packs. Pencil, let's say 1,000. You are just okay. I think you understand that. Eraser, how much the pack of eraser? Let's say 700 naira. A pack of blade, let's say. See, I'm clicking where I want to input my my data. So make sure you click them like that. Where are we? Blade. Blade is let's say 300 naira. Click the cell and make the cell active. Milk, how much is milk? Let's say a pack of milk is 7,000 naira. 7,000 naira. Ruler, let's give that one 1,002. Sharpener, let's say sharpener is a pack of sharpener is 900 naira. If a pack of ruler is 1,002, it will be a disservice to make to be costing to cost 700 naira. Let us say 7,000 naira. See, this cell, let's enlarge it. Let's say transport fare. When you are going to buy, maybe you charter a bus, or you have a bus, you want a bus, you have to buy petrol. Look at the cost of petrol now. Let's say transport cost. Just write transport cost. You can write this anywhere. Cost. How much will that be? Let's say 20,000 naira. 1, 2, 3. That's our transport cost. So for selling price, you know, I told you that you can use this Excel application for budgeting. So let's say we are making a mini budget now. Let's just think like that. We want to know how much you want to sell this material, the items you have purchased. And the formula you use personally is that you add 10% of the cost of each item to the 10% of the transport fare to the cost of each item. Let's call this column selling price. Selling price. And your selling price is the cost of each item plus 10% of the transport fare. How are we going to calculate 10% of the transport fare? Let's say 10% of transport equals to what? Hello, are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are.
Just look at how I'm trying to do some calculations. What is 10% of 20,000? I don't want you to say it. We just want to use Excel to calculate it for us. Look at this cell. I click on it. The reference, the address is D1. Look at this place. That is the name box I was telling you about the other time. So if you click anywhere, it will give you the name of that cell. This one is D1, where I put transport here. And we want to add, we want to know how what is 10% of that transport fare. I deliberately made that transfer fare 20,000 so that we can know it's in the 10% of 20,000. What is 10% of 20,000? It will be 2,000. But we don't want to do that. We want Excel to work for us. What is the purpose of our application if it can't work for us? So to calculate the 10% of the transfer fare, just enter this formula equals to this equal. Let me remove this one. Sorry. I want to remove this equal to so that you don't confuse, it doesn't confuse people. So equals to, you want to enter a formula or a function. This equals to D what? Let it be in capital so that it work even if it is in lowercase, but for readability purpose or for better experience, it's better we use capital letters for our formulas and functions. We are going to get to the difference between formulas and functions. But let's go on. Equals to what? D1. When I wrote D1, it made this cell active. You know, see that green border, it grew. So D1 multiplied by bracket 10%. What is 10%? It's 10 over 100. Maybe 10% theory. Hit enter. It gives you 2,000 naira. So this selling price will be, you know, for clarity's sake, let me spell out the selling price. Is price of each item. Oh, sorry. Price of each item, you know that plus 10% of transport. So you know it has exceeded the boundary of CSC, so it is a good thing to extend the column so that it will cover everything like this for readability purpose. It's better like this. I tell you are going to get to a place whereby if the column is not as wide as the content of that column, you will see this hash something that we have here. It means you have to extend that column so that it can take. For this one, you want people to know that the selling price the price of each item plus 10% of transport fare. So the transport fare is 20,000. 10% of it is the 2,000 we got here. So to know the selling price for Bonfita, it will be, look at this column, is B, and this 2,000 is row 4. So our target column is B4. So equals to, don't forget this thing, right? Equals to what? B4 plus how much? 2,000. 2,000.
We are with you, sir.
Okay. Did you get how I got that selling price now?
No, sir. No, sir.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Let me repeat it. I said the selling price of each item is the price of that item plus 10% of the transport fare. And the total transport fare is 20,000 naira. And 10% of that 20,000 is 2,000. So we want to add 2,000 to the price of each item here now. And we are starting with Bonfita. And this price for Bonfita is in cell B4. Under B, this is where we are, they say we have interest in. It is on column B, row 4. Do you understand now? Column B, row 4. Do you understand me now? So what we are going to do is that under here in C4, we are in C4 now. If you look at the name box, it names that this column has C4. We are in C4. We are going to enter a formula. You know, you don't want to be doing it manually. That's why we are entering the formula. And this is better because we are just starting. You have a record of millions of rows. This is just about 10, 11 rows. We have millions of rows, thousands of columns. So we cannot be entering all those data manually. That is why we have to use a formula. So formula to know the selling price for Bonfita is equals to the price for Bonfita is 2,000 naira, and this 2,300, and this 2,300 is in cell B4 equals to B4 plus 2,000 naira plus that 10% of the transport fare plus 2,000 naira. Hello? Plus 2,000 naira. So after writing this, you hit enter. It gives you 4,300. Somebody is making a noise there. Somebody is making a noise there. Please mute yourself. If the admin doesn't mute you, please mute yourself. Hello, all. I think you understand how we get that.
Hello, sir, I have a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you
sir.
very much. Having gotten
Sir, I have
that
a question, sir.
What?
I have a question.
What's your question?
So instead of adding it to adding cell B4 to with 2000, why don't we just pick G1 a bit G1 straight instead of
G1
writing
instead
the
of
2000?
it is only
Can we do
because
that?
you have we can do that, but it's only because there may be a problem. We are going to do that later. There may be a problem. There may be a problem. Just let's follow this this time I'm using so that people don't get confused. You know, we are not at the same level. We have new starters, new bees here now. Just use this formula. So having gotten 4,300 for the selling price for Bonfita, what of the rest items? What we are going to do is that we are going to copy this formula down to the last item. By doing like this, see, you are seeing my screen. You know, the cursor has changed to a crosses. So like this, then you press down your right side of the mouse and you drag down to the last item. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So it has added 2,000 to each item.
Yes,
so
sir.
the selling price of each item has increased by 2,000 naira. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's it. But meanwhile, before we advance, if you double click each cell, you'll be seeing formulas. See, formulas. Formulas.
You know that making this drama.
Formulas. What? What?
You check you see children.
Hello? Hello? All those cells are formulas. They may not be useful when doing any statistical calculations. So what we have to do is that
Hello, sir.
You copy all the cells. You press shift and click the last one. You are not following me. Click this cell. Right click left click this cell. Press the shift key and click the last cell. Then cut.
Like the person we did let me just look at the cinema thing. They just say, Mama, not like the person we did for you. Immediately to me.
I think you know what.
Hello, sir. See, cut. Go to another cell and go to the home menu. Have you seen that? The home menu. Click on this arrow button on the paste button. Hello?
We can hear you.
People are making noise. Please, I want you to follow this. I want you to follow me, please.
We can hear
Copy
you.
this. Okay, copy this thing. Then
please, I don't know whether if admin is on this call to mute everybody.
To mute them, people are making noise.
Yeah,
but please leave them so that they don't waste our time. Let's leave them.
You are help me. I'll help you.
They tell people here, you see that the first one.
Don't waste our
I don't
time.
even suppress.
So under here, click Control C, move here, Control V, under value. See, there are many options. There are many options under paste. Select values because we need the values in those cells, not the formulas. If you double click this one now, this number you get. But if you double click this one, you get formulas. So what we are going to do is that we are going to select this one again, this set of commands, everything. Then you delete. Then you copy this one, the values. Hello? You copy the values again. Click on the first one, press your shift button, click on the last one.
Yes, sir.
I want to check.
What's your question?
Hello, sir.
Hello?
My question is, how can I expand this? How can I expand my cell?
Okay, you click on the under the column or the cell you want to expand. Then you move up to where the column is named. Like this one, we want to expand. Let's say you want to expand this one. Click on this one like this, or click anywhere. Yeah, I want to expand column F now. Then you move where the name is. Move to the other side. You will see that the cursor has changed to another thing. Then you you press down this left click. Then you drag. You drag.
Okay.
If you see this line, then you drag. Have you gotten it?
Yes, I'm trying it already.
Okay. That's how to expand the cell.
All the last time I didn't go back to school. Somebody must carry by on some course. But
Mr. Donaldson, can you please mute yourself? Mr. Donaldson, you are disturbing the class.
Hello?
Please mute yourself.
Okay, I will with that. Let us continue because our time is fast spent. Can we continue?
Yes, we can, sir. We can.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We should not worry. We are going to share the slide. We are going to give each of you the slide after the whole thing, so that you can have something handy for practice. Don't worry. We just want you to have the hand. Experiences so that you don't get lost somehow. The other thing we want to show is that assuming you have a workbook or a worksheet in your file and you want to open it, how do we open such? Let's look at it. Please save this work. What's the name that you are going to give it? I want to save it that okay, let's say my first workbook. Save it as my first. I said my first. Okay. Where do you want to save it? My own has picked documents. Okay. Let's put it inside our documents. Then click save. You may come back to it. The name is my first. Save it. So you want to open a new a file, a set file inside our system. What we are going to do is that we open Excel. Your Excel may not open as my own is opening. You open Excel, go to File, go to File, and come here to Open. You click on this button, Open. Where is your file located? You browse it. Maybe inside your documents, select your documents. Here's my first. So, let me look inside my documents here. Let me check some data sets here. Let me open this one. See, that is how to open a pre-saved Excel file in your computer. So you can work on it like that. Remember how I did it? I went to File, Open. I browse for where the file is. I select any folder. So you click on the Excel sheet you find there. That's how Excel files are opened. Let's continue. Yeah. We are back to Excel, and now we are on Excel formulas and functions. When I was doing that practical, I mentioned formula, I mentioned functions. So what is a formula? A formula is an expression that calculates values in a cell or a range of cells. If you want to calculate values in cell A2, A3, A4, what's the total of that value? Just enter equals to A2 plus A3 plus A4. What you have entered is a formula, and that formula will add up the values in cells A2 through A4. That's a formula. What a function? A function is a defined formula. See, a formula is your own expression from yourself, but a function is a defined formula already available in Excel. It is pre-built into the Excel package. They perform specific calculations in a particular order based on the specified values known as arguments or parameters. For example, instead of writing A2, instead of writing equals to A2 plus A3 plus A4, you just write something like this, equals to, what do you want to do? You want to sum. There's a function called sum function. Just apply it directly, like equals to sum bracket open A2 colon A4. That is, add sum from cell A2 to cell A4. Okay, look at that formula again. A2 plus A3 plus A4. If you have thousands of columns like that, or rows like that, you want to write, so you will write A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5 plus A6 plus A7, and so on and so forth. You will take your time. Even you won't enjoy it, you just close that. But the sum function helps us in solving that problem. It just give the cells you want to add as arguments in the parentheses. So the sum function is one of the functions that are pre-built, shipped with Excel. And for you to know, we have over 400 functions in Excel, pre-built formulas, over 400. You can get them at the Excel function in the formula tab. Let me show you the formula tab. Just open any, see this tab. Functions. A lot of them more functions. So we get to some of them. Let's progress. Any question on this slide? Hello?
We are with you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Then let's move to some of the functions. Although you have come across some of them, but let's just, for the taste of it, let's just use some of the functions. At least we are going to work with about 10 functions now. It may be more than 10, but let's use 10. And each function, take note, have some how do I put this? Varieties. Like some functional, you can have some if. Under some, that's another function. You have varieties under each function. We are going to see it. So the first one we are going to look into is the sum function. And we have known it is used for addition. And how we write it is that you write equals to sum, in bracket you add the numbers you want to sum, all the cell references you want to sum. Like, for example, you want to sum cell B2 to B6, you write equals to sum B2 to B6. It will add up the values in cells B2 through B6. But mind you, if you are interested in adding up values in B2 and B6 alone, instead of using B2 colon B6, we just use B2 comma B6. That is to say, you are interested in adding up B2 and B6. Also, you can perform other calculations within a single formula. Like you add B2 to B6, and you can still divide by 5. Maybe that is average. Let's work on it. There's a file here. I've prepared file for each function. You have some function here. I think you can see my board.
Yes, we can.
Okay. You want to add, you want to know the total of the payments here in C, in this column C. The name Jayo Bolon Shogo, his age is 32. He has made a payment of 20,000. Biola Kande, he's 31 years old. He has made the payment of 19,000, and so on and so forth. You want to know the total amount of the payment they have made. Although there is a single formula here that can do that, but I want you to know. Okay, let me use that single formula first. You click the first column you are interested in, the first cell. Press your shift, click the last. Come to this side. Can you see the summation sign that is there? Hello?
Yes.
Just click on that summation sign. Left click. That's the total of everything. You can write here. So for them to know that you know what you are doing. Total. Make it bold, Control B. Okay. Total is 155,900 by using this submission sign. But we don't want to use that because we are talking about functions. That's the function within there. But I want you to write it with your hand. Maybe I know you. You are going to write it with your hand. What are you going to write? The first cell, this is C2. A B C. This is C. This is row 1. C was C2. Oh, sorry. Sum equals to sum. See that auto what suggestion of the it becomes like that, and that's what you want to use. Just hit the tab key. It will put the parentheses for the first bracket for you there. So equals to sum what C2 to what to where? So it has marked C2 column through C what? C10. C10. See, it has marked, it has put everything in. So don't forget to put the closing bracket, as we call it. After writing this, then you hit enter. So that will be the 155,900. That is what the auto sum got for us the other time. And that is what our hand got for us when we use that function. Any question on that function? Hello?
It's clear, sir. It's clear.
No question, sir.
It's clear. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to a variety of some function now. That is sum if. You know, when I wrote, for example, now, when I said equals to sum, if you look at what is brought for me, you have a lot of sum here. Apart from this substitutes or total, look at this sum. That's what we want to use. There's another one, sum if, sum ifs, sum product, sum SQ. So you have a lot of them like this, and it is in each function like that. So let me show you how to use sum if. I have a slide, I have a sheet for that. Okay, so that it will listen our work. Let me delete this. Okay. Remember our item sheet, the other one, our sheet that we saved as my first. You are going to perform this, work on it after we have worked more. I want to show you an example. This is our store. This is not how it is written, but this is just an example. A customer entered, he bought apples, quantity 1. Another one enters, he bought oranges, he bought 2. Another person entered, he bought lemons, he bought 3. Another one entered, he bought oranges. I think you understand. Where I'm driving us to. The last person came, he bought apples today. How many oranges were bought today? How many lemons? So you want to find out how many of each item were bought on daily basis. I'm using this one so that the thing will not get you will not get confused with bulky or a full data set. But to show you how interesting this application, Excel is, then we start from the scratch. Okay. You want to know the total apples bought. Now, the formula is you write what you want to know the total there. You are interested in knowing the total of apples bought on this day. You write it like this, equals to sum if you are interested in the item, this item, we now sum if where are you interested? The color you are interested in, you will write it first. A2 2 A6 See what it has written under here. Some range, the range that you are interested in, the criteria, and the sum range. You get it, no problem. You have written that one, then comma. What's the criteria? The criteria is the item you are interested in that you have typed somewhere. I type this item apples under D3. So D3 is my criteria. It's D3. It's D3. Then the sum range. What am I interested in? I'm interested in the quantity of apples that are bought on that day. So I'm interested in B2 to B6. That is where we store quantity bought, B2 to B6. Hit enter. So to confirm whether this is true or not, just count it yourself. Somebody bought one here, another one came and That person bought 3. 3 plus 1, 4. That is what you. I think you understand that. Let me do another example to make it clearer. Oh, sorry. Oranges. Yeah. You want to know the quantity of oranges bought. As usual, we press equals to sum if sum if press tab. Yeah. The range we are interested in is still the same thing. A2. That is why we have our items that A2 to A6. You write A2 A6, comma. What's our criteria now? We are interested in oranges that we have input into D4. Look at it.
It's D4.
D4. What do you want to calculate? The code. Where is our quantity? Is the range of our quantity, the range of cellular we put our quantity is B. Oh no.
Sorry.
No.
That'll be
Correct yourself.
B3 and B6 and B5.
No.
Why, right?
No, it's still the same thing. It's B2 to B6.
Thank you, my sister.
No.
You're interested in quantity, man. B2 through B6. Hello. Under quantity, the first person that came, that person bought 2 oranges. Another person that came bought another 2 oranges, so it is 4. So the other, any other, okay, apples. Let's do that of lemon. Capital. You are interested in lemons now. You want to know how many lemons were bought on that day. So the formula again equal to sum if. Let's start. The time we complete the transfer, you know the range criteria etc. for you and the last the closing bracket, but at least it has helped you somehow. So if you are interested in lemon, what are you going to write? So the items are
bracket
bracket what?
A2 to A6.
A2 to A6.
Comma D5.
Comma D5. Yes. D5.
Yeah, thank you very much. D5.
So the same B2.
Comma B2 to B6.
God bless.
B2 to B6.
B2 to B6.
Close bracket. Enter.
Hit enter. They bought only 3 lemons. And we can confirm that from the record we have. Assuming you have thousands of products like this, thousands of items like this, that is how it will, even millions of them. That's why we calculate everything for you. the blink of an eye. See how wonderful that package is. Any question before we leave this one?
No question,
Any
sir.
question? No question. You can see that Excel is very, very easy. Now, we come to average function. Function number 2. If this average function, what is the average or arithmetic mean of numbers? You can write equals to average, open brackets, number 1, number 2, number 3, you input number there. And you can write equals to average B2 to B6 if that is what you want to use. So you calculate average based on conditions. We have some if the other time. You calculate, you use average if A2 2 A6 colon comma D3 your criteria and B2 to B6. Let's just do, because our time is, let's see how average works here.
Average if.
Yes. Eh? Average.
No, not really.
Okay. Eh?
I'm
Any
not
question?
talking to you, sir. I'm not talking to you, sir.
Okay. Okay. I think everything is clear to the point we are in now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's look at these sheets. We have student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, student 5. If we have their weights and heights, student 1 has the weight of 65 kg, the height of 1.5 meters. Student 2 has 67 kilogram weight, and height is 1.4. So we have recorded their weights and height. We want to calculate the average age now, weight, or you can calculate the average height. But to save our time, let us calculate the average weight of all the students. So, right, we can write here average weight so see it has crossed this one. But what you are going to do is that we are going to shift enlarge the width that cell. It's too much. Let me reduce it. I think all of us can do this. Okay. Yeah. We want to know the average width now in kilogram. What we are going to write as usual equals to, don't forget this. If you write equals to, Excel will see a formula or a function and we perform what is expected of it to perform. Equals to what? Average. Restart. B what? B2 through this. Go back down. 62.4 is the average weight. That is, for that column B, the mean weight is 62.4. For students of statistics, they understand what you mean by average. So that is average weight. That is for average. Let's move on. Any question on this? Any question on this?
Sir,
Please, if you can repeat that, sir.
I should repeat the formula.
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. Let me this. You want to know the accurate weight of these 5 students. Each one has a weight. One is 65, one is 67, one is 60, one is 62, one is 58 kilograms. So we want to know the average weight of all the weights recorded. I mean, the mean weight. So, and we are lucky that Excel has is our task by giving us average function. How are we to get this? Don't say it is only one student calculating average. You can have millions of weights like that, and then you want to know them. This is the same formula you are going to apply. So you are just applying for only 5 students now. But if it is more than, if it runs to thousands, if it runs to millions, this is the same formula you have. You know the activities you are using. So to calculate the average weight of these 5 students, you have to enter the average function. Start by typing first to the right average. Press your tab to that's it for you. Where is the recording of the weight? Recording of the weight is under column B. So column B, it is from B to B6. So B2 to B6. Close the bracket. Press enter. Gives you 62.4. That is to say, 62.4 is the average weight of all those variables.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Sir, when do we add if to the formula? Like the one we did just now, we said some if. When do we add that if to the formula?
We add that if to the formula if we have a condition or a criteria that you want to consider in your calculation. Let me see if I've not closed that. Okay. Let me use this one. No, we want to calculate. Let me do this. That's an error. Okay. Let me do this again. You want to know the total quantity of apples bought. So you want to sum up all the apples bought on that day. This is a sales record for one day. Item is a sales record for one day. You just are a sample, not how they write sales record. You just use this one that you understand what you're trying to pass across. So we want to know how many apples were bought on that day. That is why you use that formula. If stand up, if D3 is your condition, that's the meaning. So we are going to write first to sum if stand criteria, sum if you need the items, and the items are in the A is A2, A2 to A6. The if is the criteria that I want to do, and it is apples now. Come on. And apples is the apples. So right where I put it. And what you want to calculate, you want to calculate the quantity of apples bought. The quantity of apples, and the quantity is under column B. So you write B on B, where you write 2 B6. You close your bracket. Now, that's how you get your answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
You can, don't worry, we are going to give you the materials to understand that this framework. Let's progress.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay. This average is just like that somewhere. So, what is that for you? No. The third function, we are going to combine two functions. Maximum and minimum. Max and min. Our maximum function is the largest and largest value in a set of numbers. While min and smallest value is set of numbers. Let's get our else. Let's begin. Where is the okay? Look at this. This is a record of exam in school, English language. Now you have how many students? 10 students as you have 10 students. Don't say because you can have thousands, millions of them. It depends on the size of your. Want to use the just here now. How are we going to determine the highest mark? The highest score, the highest score. Okay, let's say the smallest, the lowest, let's say the lowest. Sorry, that's the lowest score. So if you want to calculate the highest score, the lowest score, just as usual, because for the highest score you have where is the recording of the what is
B3.
What's B what?
B3. To B12. Yes, that's true. B3 through B12.
B what? I want to hear from you.
B3.
Hello? So from B3.
B12.
B12. Yes, B12.
B12.
Yes.
That's it. Thank you very much. About Big Bang only 90. So it has given us 90. Is it true?
Yes,
It
it's
is
true.
true. Why are we not able to say it's not true? We are as bright as the lowest score will be what? Some
Some mean sorry, it's going to be equals to minimum. It's going to be equals to minimum B3 through B12.
through B12. Abi?
B12. Yes.
So the minimum score there is 22. Am I right? So see how these people has made our tasks easy. Okay, if you have millions of records like that, that's how we bring it out for you. Don't say because we are using only 10 students. So, and don't forget, if you double click here, you are not going to see any value. It is formula here. So don't forget, I told you that you just select them, copy, no, cut them, click somewhere here and paste. Voilà. Sorry. You cut. I'm making a mistake. Is there a bug on? Ah. Sorry. What did I do? Cut.
So I just use Control X.
I used Control. I want to paste. Control A. Really. Okay. Well, don't let this one waste our time. I think you understand what I'm trying to. I want to paste values instead of formulas, and I don't know what has gotten wrong with my system. No problem. Because if you want to use the gotten value here, it is only formula. When you are doing statistical analysis, they won't work, they won't run. Yeah. But let's leave this one. So that's it. How to use min and max. Another function is the count function and count A. You have count Eve and several counts. So the count function counts the cells that contain numbers. One count A counts cells that are not blank. You have count blank. So to count cells that contain numbers, where numbers are written.
Sir, please, I can't hear you very well.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me now?
Not very well. I don't know what's wrong. I've checked my speaker. I don't think it's the one that has fault. I don't know. Maybe others should talk.
Please.
Sorry, I can hear you very well clearly.
I can hear you, sir.
I hear you. It means you're not speaking out loudly. Maybe I'm
my sister.
I can hear you
clearly. It's your network. It's your network.
Probably it's my phone that has problem.
Okay, let's continue with count and count A. You want to count cells that have numbers, then you use counts. You want to count the numbers of cells that are not blank, that is, cells that have data in them, then you count A. You want to count cells that have blank, that are blank, that is no data in them, then you use count blank. Let's practicalize that. I think I have. Let's see. I have to work with it. It is not much, just 23 rows. So you want to count the number of cells that have numbers in this data set. You are interested in knowing, you just use equals to count this each is entered with number, yeah, each from each through sorry. It's each 23. Semicolon, I'm going to go each 23. So H2 to H23 under this age, it means From H2 to H23, you have 22 cells that are numbers. Okay. Let's use count A. I've forgotten to label to have one thing here that will guide us. The number of cells which numbers. Okay. What of the number of cells?
I think somebody is raising their hand up. Mr. Jima. Somebody raised their hand. Solomon.
Mr. Solomon. Hello, Mr. Solomon.
Yeah, hello, sir. It's belong.
Okay.
Not now. I want to question them, but I'm fine now.
You are fine now.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much. So we have 22 cells that have numbers in this column each. What of cells that are not blank? The cells that are not blank. So the formula is still the same thing, with a slight difference. Equals to count A from H2, maybe H2 through H23. H2. Sorry, why is the V in capital? It will work in small letter. I just like H2. So H23. H23. So what this one is telling us that all the 22 cells are not blank. Okay. See, let us delete a cell. That's we are going to remember this. Just delete this and watch here. It has changed from 22 to 21. 22. It means 21 cells have numbers and 21 cells are not blank out of 22 cells. Okay, let us count the number of blank cells equals to count blank, the same column H2 to H23. Of course. Sorry, I don't know. The number of blank cells. The number of blank cells. You want to calculate the number of blank cells equals to count sorry, can't blank H2 to H23. Okay, sorry. So we have one blank file. If we, that is HC, let us delete another one. Delete. See, it has changed. So it will be changing if you continue to delete cells. I will be telling you that this is the figure, the number of cells that are blank, this number of cells that have numbers, this number of cells that are not blank. That's it. You may not know the importance of that one, you know, what you are doing now, but as you go on further, in fact, you are going to, in fact, you are going to enjoy in this data because one thing is natural, but you don't miss Rudo. Yes, let's proceed. Excel function continued. We are going to, we are now in the number 5. You know, we are going to 10. We are now in number 5. There's a function in Excel that is called the trim function. And this function removes extra spaces in cells, but a single space between what? What am I trying to say? At times, you may have mistakenly click on the space bar before you start to type whatever you want to type inside this cell. Let's say I want to type pineapple. In A1, I type pineapple without a mistake. In A2, I type space pineapple. That space can give me problem when I want to do analysis. That single space. So to remove that space is with the usage of the trim function, you can remove those space, and it may not be a single cell. It may be multiple cells that you want to remove. Don't think so because you want to remove a space. We are using it. Can't we just use backspace on the? No, it may not be as easy as that when you are bombarded with data sets. What you see data you want to run. Okay, let's get our hands dirty again. Let's say, yeah. See these data sets. You have names, you have age, you have department, you have score. But look at that department column. You know, they are typed differently. Some are correct, some are not correct. See, for example, B is C5. There's a leading space before it was typed. C4. There is an extra space between departments and the number. How are we going to solve this problem? Then the trim function is handy. Okay. Let me copy this thing out. Click on this cell, press Shift button, click on the last cell, copy. I want to copy and do it elsewhere so that it will be very, very clear. Then paste here. You know, it is the same thing. So let's start our function. Equals to, what's that function again? Trim. Where's your tab? We're done. Please, class, what am I going to write now? I want to trim a copied column that I put here. So to trim this first one, what am I going to write? Assuming I'm confused and you want to put me through, how can you help me?
I think we'll write the same department one, the first one, or the way we want it to be written.
So J8.
Cell
I8.
can never be.
I8.
Oh, I8.
No. Okay, sorry, I8. Sorry.
I'm asking the formula.
I8.
I understand it. That's what I. Thank you very much. I8.
T.
I8. What next? Eh?
The column. President, how about?
I wrote I8. You know, not 18. I8. The address of that cell. What next?
Enter button.
Okay.
I8. The column is I. The row number is 8. That makes it I8. Okay. What next? I'm holding on. Colon. Okay, after colon, what am I going to write?
I13.
Bracket close. Why that colon?
Close the bracket.
Close the bracket. Is there any difference from the one that is copied and the one that the formula brought? No difference. So you want to use that formula for the rest of the part. So what you are going to do is that you just copy.
You drag.
Look at this one. It is different from this one. Look at this one now. This here, it has removed one space. And one extra space that is between department and one here. So it has written the correct one here. Look at here. There's a leading space here. Here it has removed it. So it is the correct one. So if you have millions of rows like that, millions of columns like that, you want to trim, you can trim them so that they become the same thing. Any question on that?
So how do you now put it back on the sheet itself?
Okay, on the data set itself.
On the data cell.
You copy and paste it. You copy. You go here. You paste. Let me see if this thing is. So you paste values. Although we are not going to use this thing for anything. So, yeah, more. So, so the correct direct. So you go.
Sorry, sir. How did you arrive at I8? I just want to know.
I8.
Yes. I know of the
Look
I.
at this.
How did you arrive at the 8? The 8.
The row number. See, the row on which that value is. Department 1 here is on row 8 under column I.
Okay.
Yeah, you get that.
Okay,
This
sir.
Department 1 is on row 9 now.
Okay.
See.
Okay, you use the row where you use the row where you want to paste it. Supposing I pasted it on row 13, so it will be I13.
It will be I13. You can
Okay.
you can post you can paste it here. It will be N8. You can paste it here. It will be N2.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Sir, please, I want to ask a question.
Yes.
So, why do we have to copy before doing the trimming? Is it that necessary? What if we have?
No, it's not necessary. I just want you people to see it better.
Okay, sir.
I took it away from the data itself. I just copied and pasted it somewhere so that you can see it. You can do it on that. What you are going to do if you want to use where the column is just you click like this.
That's under C, under cells.
No, wait, you see, you just insert a column here. Excuse me, I don't know the problem with my Excel.
Okay.
So you start and you do your calculation here. After that, you copy and you paste, or you delete this entire column and name the new column the department column. I think that is understood.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, so does it mean that you cannot work on the existing column? You need to delete or you need to do it somewhere else and you go and paste it there.
Yes, now you cannot. Okay, if I want to enter like this, now we are working on. How can I enter my function here now?
Okay,
so
you cannot.
The only thing I can do is that I can walk beside it. I will click the next column, right click on it, and insert a column. See, like this. So, and I will do my work here. It will be now, the formula will be equals to trim. I think you understand now.
Yes,
trim. C what? C2.
C2.
So I will copy the formula down, and that's it. I will just have to copy from G. I will delete everything here. I will copy and paste here, and when I paste, I will paste the values. I think that is understood. Let me delete this. Let me delete that. So that's it.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Morning, sir. Sorry, I have a question, please.
Maybe you are not in Nigeria. I don't know.
So thank you. Well done, sir. Sir, I have a question, sir.
Okay, what's your question?
On this stream. So if you have oftentimes, I think it was for qualitative data sets. Maybe you have maybe quantitative. Sometimes maybe you have maybe continuous, maybe I'm sure this one maybe for maybe qualitative response that people are responding on a qualitative basis. So want to change the response. Maybe if you're on maybe in data entry now, maybe you wrote school, age, some has comma. So in entering it, you have some with 2 space, some with 1 space. You don't want to trim. Can also trim for like 5 or 6 information on the column. Can you trim that? Maybe as you have the department now, you have department, you have age, you have school. So maybe some has 2 spaces, some have a space, some has 3 spaces. Can it work? Can the trim work for that?
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Let's say you're saying
secondly,
maybe you want to trim from A to D now, Abby.
No. Maybe on this C now, maybe on C2 now, you have department 1, you have age 2, you have age, you have maybe comma, you have size. So now maybe some of those things has two spaces.
Okay, wait.
Some, okay.
Yeah. Let me write what you have departments.
Yes.
Departments.
Age, maybe age. Write age there.
Age.
Yes.
Age 87 of age.
No. Just write age. Not just put age. Age.
Age.
Maybe put two space. Now put maybe size. Like that.
Time, Abby.
Time. Anything. Just put something there.
Let me write the age value there now.
Okay. So you have it like that across the column now. So some has two spaces, some has comma, some don't have comma. So how will you trim that, sir?
The data set. Let me increase it there. To expand this, what you have written, we want to trim this. Let us put this under this like this. Equals to trim H3 H3 manual. Okay, H2.
H2, sir. Yes, sir.
I want you know. There we go. See, I think I say it. It works across.
Yes, it is, sir. Yes, sir.
On it has worked. So you can use it like that. Even let me tell you, when you are doing data analysis, you want to do something like sentiment analysis, where you want to you retrieve you retrieve comments by some customers of a company. Comments, you may have a lot of things, and during the process of the retrieval of there may be unnecessary spaces. You can use trim. So, comments will be more than what we have written on each tree. A lot of what people say, what we do. So you can use string to do that. I think that is clear. We are progressing.
Yeah, sure. We are really making progress, Mr. Jimo. I need to give you that feedback. We are making progress. Thanks a lot.
And don't forget, you don't use stream for one cell only. You can trim from A2 to A infinity. So if your rows, A1, A2, A3, A4, you have as many rows as possible, you can trim them by giving them as the parameter in the parentheses. A2 to A1000, you can trim everything. So that's it on trimming. Length, the length function. This is used to know the number of characters in a certain cell. Like, maybe I have not closed this. Okay, this string. Okay, look at this. You want to know the length of what you have put in column H2. Just you know now the difference between the H2 and H3 equals to what? Equals to length H2. So the length or the Input in cell H2 is 28. Let us check here. So we are copy equals to length H3. I mean, H3, no, can see. So it means H2 has 3 extra spaces in it than H25, H3. So in other words, what we use that length function is that you want to know the length of characters or values in a cell. And that one is very, very simple. Others are also simple, but you remember length, so you know how to input that function. I think that one is clear also. Aha. So, except function continued. Function number 7, the if function. Sorry. So we use an if function to ask the cell to test a certain condition and return one value or perform one calculation. If the condition is met, another value or calculation if the condition is not met. For example, the following if statement checks if the order is completed, that is, there is a value in column C or not. To test if it says not blank, you use the not equal to operator in combination with an empty string. As a result, if set 2 is not empty, the formula returns yes, otherwise no. This is a very, very interesting function. Let's see how it works. Well, okay. If not, see. Let me delete all this. Firstly, okay, we are going to perform some miracles here. Magic, sorry, you cannot perform miracles. You will perform magic. Let's delete all this. Okay. So this is a sheet for you to work on. Instead of, okay. Let us delete this. Don't want it to confuse us. Let's delete that column. Okay. We want to know if by status, we want to know if these people are ripe for retirement. If these officers are ripe for retirement. And you want to start from age 50. If anybody's age is 50 and above, you are going to retire that person. No, if anybody is within 60 years and above, we are going to retire that person. But if they are under 60, we are going to retain them in the service because we have a lot of unemployed youth. So you are given that data set the office is confused. They don't know the number of those that are supposed to have been retired. So they give you this task, very enormous. But for example, you are going to use this one as an example by using our if method, if function. Let us look. You want to know if you are 60 years of age, you are going to be retired. If you clock 50, else you are going to be retained. So what is the formula? Equals to if see what? C2. That is where is sorry. If C2 we are looking at 60 years of age. If C2 greater than, this one brings us back to our elementary mathematics, greater than 59. 59. You negotiate. Sorry, my keyboard. Sorry. Right retired. That was 60. Right retired. Sorry. Otherwise, sorry. Not retired. Mute yourself, please. Sorry, my keyboard. If the age is greater than 59, they want you to retire that person. But if it is less than 59, that's the logic there. We want you to not retire that person. So hit enter. So why not retire there? Why not retire?
Because the age is less than 59.
It's less than 59. That's it. Excuse me, let me realize it again. Equals to if C2 greater than 59, comma, put the retire until
It's not greater than 49, sir.
Eh?
Should be greater than 49.
No, we are using 60 as the benchmark.
Okay.
60 years of age.
Okay.
And we use it in the civil service. So if C2 is greater than 59, right, retired. Otherwise, not retired.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I want to ask one question, sir.
Okay.
We said what we want to do now, he said anybody greater than 60, right? Should
60
retire,
years.
right? Now, but the code you are writing, I said if C2, that's 50, that's the starting point. That's the list. Greater than 59. Also, I'm saying 59 here. It's great,
yes.
but it's not equal to 59.
Yes.
Now, with that one return, I'm saying 59 from my own end, though. But is it 59 or 69?
59.
59.
Okay, sir. Sir, are you saying that this thing will return 60 as not retired?
It will return 60 as retired.
60 is greater than 59.
Yes, but from your explanation, you said 60 should still be not retired.
No, 60.
No,
if you
60
click,
is
if you clock
retired. That's what he
60 in civil service, you are going to retire immediately. New.
Okay, sir. Understand.
So we are using this command to say that if the age is greater than 59, that is, if you are 60 years and above, retire. Else, don't retire. You are enter. So not retired for 50. So for the rest record, we are going to copy what you have gotten from G to the other records to test if they have reached that age. So copy,
drag.
So see what it has given us. Out of how many people now? Out of 6 people, you are going to retire 4. How many will be left in the service? Then there will be problem. So because the data is voluminous, you cannot know the number of. Don't say because we are using about 6 people here. We have thousands of people now. It has given us what we have desired. Then how are we going to calculate? How are we going to know the number of people that are going to be retired? How are we going to know the number of those that will still be in service? I'm asking you a question. Have you? If under. Okay. I'm asking you a question. I think you understand what you have just done now.
Yes, we understand the if code now. So what's the question, sir?
You want to know the number of those that are retired and those that are still in service. How are we going to get them? Assuming we cannot just count them easily like this. We have a lot of data. So we need something to calculate the number of those retired and the number of those that are still in service.
Hello, sir.
We use count if.
Okay.
We use count.
Function. We use count function.
Count if.
Count if.
Yes.
Count if retired.
I'm not too sure, sir, but I want to try. Count, you have to count all. You have to count all the 7 we want to count the range, then put the condition if this thing is greater than 50. Then I think you should return the answer we need.
I know. I said from the result of our code we have just written out, on the result of our function, how can we know the number of retired and the number of not retired from here? We can count it like this: not retired 1, 2, retired 1, 2, 3, 4. But what of if we have a large number, thousands or millions of them? How can we use the results to answer our question? Simply
for the retired, we can use counts.
Mm-hmm.
How would I'm trying to.
I think we can use count if function.
Count if, oh yeah, use it. Let us see. Sorry. Can't use it and give me your answer.
I'm not with my laptop.
Oh,
you're
you're
not
not
with
your
what?
laptop. Yes.
You're not with what? So
His laptop.
you are just watching.
Of course, it's not easy.
Yes, sir. He can tell you
No,
the formula and you will just help him to
tomorrow
write the
we'll
formula.
see them.
Those with laptops, please let us do it.
And we don't mind if anybody can share their screen also. If anybody wants to share their screen also.
Yes.
Is that
Share
fine,
your
Mr.
screens.
Jimon?
Share your
You can
screens.
stop sharing yours. Let's see. Everybody wants to share their screen.
Okay, let me stop sharing so that you can share.
Yeah, so let's see who's going to bear the cards. There will be prizes, though. There will be definitely prizes for active participation. Definitely. Who's going to bear the cards?
I'll give you 2 minutes.
Okay, we are coming, sir. Let's
Anybody
try
want to share that
take over.
It's giving me very.
Do we have are you prepared?
What?
A take-home assignment for us. A take-home assignment.
Okay.
Against tomorrow.
That's a take-home assignment. Let's continue. I want us to finish this. I want us to finish this
module today.
So I want us to finish these functions today. So that's our assignment for you. They will ask you tomorrow. Yes, function number 8 for this program. Or. These are the 2 most popular logical functions to check multiple criteria. The difference is how they do this. And returns true if all conditions are met. False otherwise. That is, it returns true if all the conditions stated are met. Otherwise, it will return false. That is for and. For or, it returns true if any condition is met. False otherwise. It means for and, all the conditions must be met. For or, if a condition is met, then it will return true. Okay. Let's see this in practice. Where is that? Yeah. See. In this departmental Ojoade scored 60 in English and 51 in mathematics. They got promoted. Okay. Assuming We are talking about the data now here. Up here. Tolu Lope Awojide. Okay, like a person like this. Olaide Akinjuyigbe, not promoted. And if you see him here, Olaide Akinjuyigbe promoted. Why? It depends on the criteria you are checking and the arguments you give to and or logical functions. And this is how it works. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, for the first one, and or they work with if statements. This is how it works. For this, let me copy this data from here to this place. Yeah? Let me copy it and put it in another place so that you can use it and understand what you are talking about. This one is for and operation. And I want us to okay. Promotion. Let's say this promotion. Okay. We want to promote people based on and operation. And so equals to we enter our function equals to if statement. Are you following me? You be like saying people are, they are not following again.
Yes, sir. We are following, sir.
We are following you. Can I share the screen for the pictures and family? We are following, sir.
I'm sharing the screen now.
Okay, Mr. Jimo. Hold on, Mr. Jimo.
Okay.
I thought somebody said he has done the accounting. Can that person quickly share their screen so we can see it?
Let me stop sharing so that
Yes, I've done the counting.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay, you can share your screen. Share your screen.
Okay. I'm using different data actually. I will share this screen shortly. I'm using for initially, so I'm just using system. So I want to switch my system. That is why there is delay, bit delay.
Okay. For the count if that we're talking about. Can you hear me, sir? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
If we use count if, then we use the range. I think that should be C2 to C6.
Can you see my screen now?
You cannot see your screen.
Not yet.
No, we can't see it.
So if zero is the range, comma the retired, it will give the value for those that are still retired, that have retired. Then using count if again for the not retired, the range, comma.
Now. Share your screen, please.
Let me see if I can on my end.
Checking again.
So I put ready chat. And yeah, I call us on the one you need to go to find the one big talk and they talk one.
Okay, I think it's now.
I'm supposed to bring it.
Yes, you can see your screen now.
It's their job to bring it here down to the department.
So this is the
Double
country.
click that, that's your answer. Double click it. Yes. Yes.
See, to see it. This is
G3.
Yes.
Okay, should I speak to it or that?
So not retired should be okay. Hit enter. Not retired should be according to your data. You are right. That's it. You are. We are. Okay. Yes. Yes. I'm impressed. You have really tried. You want others to engage you. Yeah. Okay. Calculate retired. Let's see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Count
if V5
C4
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So I think others can see that. That's part of what you have just learned today. Mr. Muidi Olakunle Olalekon, thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. That's what we are. So others, make sure that after this class you practice whatever we learn. It is only you can only learn by doing. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Muidi. Any question there? Yes.
If like the one he did just now, that count, I observed that he needed to write the maybe retired or not retired, another fresh page or fresh row before he could run it.
Yes, because that's the criteria he's checking.
Okay, which means it must be in another row.
Yes, it must
before
be
you can use
another row. So then you make reference to it as the criteria. That is why he wrote D3 or D5 or where the name of the cell where he wrote that retired or not retired.
Okay.
I think that is clear.
We cannot make reference to the one in the other column because they are inside the other column. They wrote retired or not retired already. Can't I make reference to that particular column?
It won't run like that. Because that is the range you are interested in counting the number of different things there. So you have to write it out and make reference to the range and then use where the name of the cell you are putting it as a criteria that you want to check the number of those who are retired. And you are interested in the column where retired, not retired are put. I think that one is clear.
Yes, I'm very clear, sir.
By the time you get our slide, you understand the more. No problem. Okay. Watch it again. He's reading it. Watch it again, madam. Watch reading again.
People are suffering.
Hello, are you talking to me?
I said you should watch this our brother again. He's doing it again.
Okay, sir.
Can you please start from the if condition?
We didn't delete that. Delete everything and start afresh. So that
okay.
Only one shot. Imagine. Imagine.
Hello, Mr. Jimo.
Sir, I'm listening.
I was hearing some background voice somewhere there.
Not here. I'm the only one here. It's still as if some are in their offices.
It's somebody else's background.
Obviously, of course. Oh, okay. Okay. Is Muidin okay with this presentation now?
Yes. He's redoing it again. Somebody asked a question and
okay.
He's redoing it for them again. And we should make our time.
Because that's the importance of feedback. That's the importance of feedback. Yes. Because sometimes you think you got it. If you are to now practice now, it becomes a problem. You think you got it right.
Serious problem. He's teaching them now. And in fact, this guy has understood everything. Yeah. Not retired. Copy everything down. Yeah. Now, you want to calculate the number of retired and the number of not retired. C2 through C8, B3. I'll be looking at, okay, yeah. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, out of seven people, only 3 people are not retired. So 4 people are retired. Thank you, in fact, I'm impressed. You have really understood what you are saying. And
awesome. So, Mr. Muidin, be on the watch.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Let me take over.
I have a question. Okay, someone asked a question the other time that must we make a reference as in to retired, not retired? And I have this to say. Under the criteria, it is not a must we make a reference to as in to whether as in pre-written, retired or retired. The criteria section can just be quoted. We can just put as in the criteria in a quote.
Okay.
Retired or not retired. Whichever we are doing. So then it is still
without referencing the cell.
No, without referencing the cell. It will still give us the count.
Okay. Mr. Abiola Oduwayevi. Thank you for that contribution.
Thank you.
You're learning. Thank you for that. I appreciate that too. Okay. Entire screen. Where are we? Okay. And okay, let's use this and or. I think I put yes, okay. Okay. I think I'm audible. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We want to see, mind what the Mr. Abiola Oluwoye said something like a few minutes ago. Please learn from that. I did not know that before. I've just learned it. So you can learn from anybody. Promotion. You want to promote these people using and operation. And I told you that and or they work with if function. This is how we write now. So we want to promote them based on and. It means the two conditions must be met. What are the two conditions? Look at this function. Equals to if you want to use and now. And where I put and, then space in brackets. English, it must pass English and maths. English and maths must be over 49. It must.
It's only me. I can't see your screen. So I don't know if it's only me. I can't see your screen.
I'm sharing my screen.
His screen is visible. His screen is very visible. Maybe screen is visible.
You can. It's visible.
You can join again.
You click on the presentation.
So, and I won't like anybody to miss this thing. But no problem. When you get the slide, you just recover whatever you might have lost. So, equal to if, because we are using and now, you want that person to pass the two subjects before he can be promoted. So it will be, this is D what? D21. D21 must be greater than 49. Greater than 49. Comma. The second condition that you have to quote it. No, let me see. Okay, no problem. And the second condition is that under mass, column E21 must be greater than 49 as well. Close the brackets. So what do you want to get? You want to get whether that person is promoted or not. Okay. Equals to oh no. If it is greater than 49, then that person is promoted. Your keyboard won't be see if it's lower than that, then that person is not. She can fail in it. Not promoted. Because regularly not promoted. Sorry. So equals to if, and we are using and, D21 greater than 49, that is, you must score 50 and above. English E21, you must score 50 and above in mathematics before he can be promoted. Let's see if our brother has promotion. Is that local? Oh, I did not close the ring on it. If close them. Was it close? Okay. What's happening?
Maybe it's the comma between.
What's the problem?
Mr. Joe, can you the comma between?
Can I do what?
The comma between that bracket. This open parenthesis for multiple.
I can't tell you. I don't understand what you're saying.
This comma between the E21 greater than 49. There's a comma between that.
There's a comma. There's a comma. There should be a comma.
No, it should not be removed.
It should not be a comma.
No, it's not a comma. It's the bracket, sir. The first bracket should be removed after E21 greater than 49. E21 greater than 49. That bracket should be removed.
Yes.
This one?
Yes, sir. That bracket should be removed first. If that comma is there, the entire bracket.
No.
This one that we listen.
No, this one is really.
Okay, maybe you need to put another bracket as in that promoted before that promoted. I don't know.
No.
So put that one in bracket.
No bracket. Only the criteria should be in brackets.
So maybe you might want to write it again so that if you missed any spaces, you get it again.
My own what?
Let me delete it. What's the problem? Equals to if that's if and brackets. Which one is D21? D21 greater than 49. Greater than 49 and E21.
So it
Greater
seems
than.
there should be a bracket before the E21 from that formula. It seems there should be a bracket before the E21 again.
A bracket between the.
From what is showing
before
the E21.
No, this is how it should be.
No, because they're together.
From this.
You're on quarter.
This is how it should be.
Okay.
Maybe my sister has a problem. I don't know.
Open bracket. It should be open bracket before the promoted and not promoted.
Open bracket.
No.
Yes, sir. From this value, the formula is
No.
Just wait. Let me see. I will get where
It was correct the first time. I think it's the spacing that was the issue.
This keyboard self. Oh God. That's how it should be.
There were too many spaces the first time.
Yes, there was too many spaces.
The spacing wasn't right.
Yes. So
the
that's how
spacing
to write
after
it.
and.
I think you understand it now.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
And D21, this D21 is where we put the score for English for Tolulope Awojibe. If it is greater than 49, that is, it should score 50 and above in mathematics, in English. And E21 for mathematics, it must score 50 and above. That is why greater than 49. If he does that, then he is promoted. Otherwise, he is not promoted. So, sorry. Let us copy it to the other rules. So, out of 6 now, 5 got promoted. So that's the formula. And remember, you must the two conditions must be met when you say and. Okay, let me. For all operation, let me copy this as we copied that the other time. Did you see how I copy it? The first row that I want to copy and the last column. The first column and the last column. See, I did not copy our formula result. So I copy, Control C. Where do I want to paste it? Paste it here. Paste. Yeah. Promotion as usual. Promotion. So yeah, you want to promote based on one condition. And the formula is equals to if or okay. English is in D30. D30. Row 30.
D30.
Greater than 49. 49. And mathematics E30. E30. Or greater than
49.
49. Yeah.
Lock it.
Give me shift. Promoted, not promoted.
Promoted, not promoted.
Promoted. Your keyboard, you So our brother is promoted. A copy. Yeah. So yeah, because only one condition should be met. Everybody is being promoted here. You see the difference.
Yes, sir.
That's the difference. It's only because in the first one, the and operation, all the criteria must be met. But under our operation, even if you have more than 10 criteria, if only one criteria is only one is needed to be met for it to
be accepted, sir.
To be accepted, yeah, yes. For it to return true. Any question?
Hello, sir.
Yes, welcome, madam.
Which means my observation is that, which means if there is too much spacing or if there's spacing in a command, it will not.
Yes, in the functions.
If there's a spacing at all, it will not work. All right, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for that contribution. So let's move on. Number 9, we are going to do 10 functions today, and we are finishing with this 12:31. Let us quickly do.
Sorry, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes. Hello.
Can you hear me, sir? Please, someone is saying maybe the reason why your keyboard is hanging is because probably your language has changed from English US to UK.
No, my keyboard is not hanging. My keyboard is not hanging. You know what? The keypad. We are, it is natural for the arts. Excuse me. Excuse me. To press the colon, the quotation mark on the keyboard, you have to press the shift key, and the quotation mark at the far right beside enter. But on this laptop I'm using, there's a kind of mistake. You have to press the shift button and the number 2 key. They swap here, those cookies should be. So my
okay. The positioning of the keys on the keyboard.
Positioning of the keys.
Exactly.
Please mute yourself. Mute yourself. Okay. I think it is clear like that. Okay, let us go to concatenate, number 9. So after concatenate, we are going to do product, and we call it today. So under concatenate, as the name suggests, let me load. Okay, this is it. See these
content now.
Hello?
I met Ubatalosi Port Harcourt for conference, Nigeria conference.
Abono. Well, let us see Nigeria conference. Okay, we are on concatenation now. See this worksheet. You have a column for surname, other names. So we have column for age. Let's say initially this was how this thing was. Delete. So you can get applications like this at times. So there's a column for surname, there's a column for other names, there's a column for age, there's a column for sex. So we want to get a name, a column that will get all the names together to make it a full name. You don't want one for surname, one for other name. No, you just want a column that we add the two columns together to make it. That is why. Let me instead of that, let me do it here. The full name. The full name column. Full name. So what we no, I'm sorry, because we are going to copy it to other side and it won't work. It won't work like this. So in order to get a column that will take all the names and give it a full name, we have to insert a new column beside B. And if as I want to insert a new column beside B, I have to click on C. I click on it, click on insert. So it throws B far, and the new column now becomes C. So full name. Yes. Concatenation. We just pull values from all the cells referenced into only one cell. And before I do a correction, let me show you something now. Equals to concatenate A2 to B2. Before I press enter, what do you emphasize that will happen?
The two names will come together.
You can join the two names together.
And what will happen if you join the two names together?
Number 2, you'll have Jim Abiola together as one.
Yeah.
You have the full name.
Something again will happen. There won't be space.
There won't be the other.
Yeah, there won't be space.
Between Jimo and Sikiru. Okay. Okay.
They need column, not full column.
Huh?
They're not full column. I think she will come out semicolon. Column.
And the formula is saying comma.
Yes, comma.
It should be comma, sir, not a range. It should be comma, not range. You pick the first one, then comma the second one.
Okay. Wala. Until
Yes. Yes. See, this is all I was saying. See, Jimo Sikiru Abiola. In order to insert the space here, we have to rewrite that formula. So it will be like this. It will be like this. Then you have where is this key again? Space. Huh?
Mr. Jimo.
Yeah. I think you can see that.
Don't mind me, I was carried away with the discussion the other time. Our end by 12:10.
Okay. So we have done
Jimo,
this. Yes.
Our session is supposed to end by 12:30.
We are ready now. This is
we
the
might have
last...
to call it. Sir?
You are ending it now. You are ending it now.
Okay. I just want to call your attention. Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank
I
you, sir.
understand. You are ending it in the next 5 minutes. So
Now,
I
can we
think
see the formula
this one
again,
is
please?
clear. Eh?
Can we see the formula again?
That's the formula. No, I inserted a space here so that the names won't join together. I think you can see that. And then finally for today, we have the product. Let me do it here. Product function. Let's say we have 3, 2, 5, 9, 8. So, and you want to multiply everything together. So you just write equals to products. You all know that product. What's this?
D10.
D what?
H10.
D10.
D10. D10. To D what? To
H10.
H10. So that's it. We have multiplied everything together using this function. I think you can see how interesting Excel is. My senior colleagues will take over. We take you from where I'm stopping. And I think we have all enjoyed this class. I pray that we continue to explore because it's a vast application. And since if you start working with it, you'll be enjoying it. And the sky is even not your limit. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
sir.
so much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, before you you have gone.
I'm still around.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
God
Sir,
bless
I
you.
want to ask,
Thank you
Thanks
so
so
much,
much,
is
sir.
Mr. Jima.
there a link to is
We
the
really
class
appreciate
recorded?
everybody who has been part of
Thank
this
you so
so
much,
far.
sir.
I'm sure we had a nice time.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. God
Yes,
bless
sir.
you.
We had a nice
Thank
time,
you,
right?
sir.
Thanks so much for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you're welcome.
So I
Hello.
have a question to ask, sir.
Thank you,
Mr.
sir.
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is this class recorded so that we can go back to the recording to refresh our memory, sir?
I believe it is recorded. I want to believe that. But even if it is not recorded, we are going to give you slides. If you read those slides, and
Yeah.
you will understand what you have learned.
Yeah.
It
Sorry.
is recorded, sir.
I have a question,
It's
sir.
recorded.
So it's not just about the slides alone, because all depends on availability as well. Like for example, now I had to book a leave for today to join this class because it's very important. It's the first class. You understand? So and some of us we work. Which is why we can always come back to the recordings so that it can help us. Then, for example, now tomorrow, I would be joining the class in the morning, but I have an hospital appointment. So during that period of 1 hour that I'm going to miss, going for my hospital appointment and back to the class, I would have missed at least 1 hour of the class. So I don't know if we can just get help for these recordings. We can always come back to that 1 hour that we've missed.
Thank you, Mr. Aseweje Tosin. I think the admin will have had you and they will contact you. But for that tomorrow class, a senior colleague of mine will take you, and I won't like you to miss it. Please, if you can share that, if it is shareable, please share it and come here.
Hello, sir.
So
Hello,
thank
sir.
you, Mr. Oyetusi. We will contact you soon. Yeah.
Thank you.
My
Sir,
sister.
please, can we have exam? Maybe if you can give us the data set that we can go and practice in the slides.
Enough. Just don't worry. Don't be in a hurry. We are going to bombard you with data sets. And you yourself can get data sets online, free of charge. Enough. Don't worry, we are going to give it to you. But make sure
Thank
you
you,
are
sir.
tomorrow class.
Yes, I want to add to what Mr. Sewaje said. For some of us, for someone like me, I'm a frontline healthcare worker. So every other is impossible. My department was so short-staffed. It's impossible to have a free weekend. So it is not possible you'll be available Friday or you'll be available Saturday, for example. I'm available tomorrow. I am not available because I'm at work. So it would be please nice if admin can make some of these videos available so that after work we can practice it. And it's not possible that since almost every day, work is also going on a daily basis as well, apart from the core duties. So I implore admin, if they're listening, please, it would be nice if the videos are available so we can practice and keep up with the classes every day. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. They are listening. They will get in touch with you. Abono. Abono.
Hello. Are we done with the class?
Yes, we are done with the class. We are done with the class.
Can we exit now?
We may just wait a little bit if Mr. Olanrewaju have anything to say, but he's not currently on the call now.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Looks like, will the slides be sent to our mails, or how do we access the slides? Hello, is anyone hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Like, how do we access the slides? Do you have an idea of how we're going to access the slides?
I think we should check dashboard. I think during the introduction to today's class, the man said we should register and we should keep on checking our dashboard. I think it should be uploaded. That's what I feel anyway.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So, good night, everybody.
Yeah, I got kicked out by the network. I don't work with my phone. So I want to appreciate all of us once again for being part of this program. I will send further information to our emails because for tomorrow, well, it's a very long day. So we'll have 2 sessions tomorrow, a morning sessions and an afternoon session. So you will get an email before the close of the day. So once again, thank you so much to everybody that has made this possible. We really appreciate it. Thanks a lot so much. Thanks a lot. Bye, everybody.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks so much, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're most welcome. You're most welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome.